Alright, so this is huge. I wanted to make this video for sure because I saw this on Instagram first. And this, oh man, this is killer for new players now. It's like, my main account I'm pretty advanced, so at this point it doesn't matter to me, but it's almost like there's a jealousy, like, man, I wish I had this when I first started, even though these characters I already have at Gear 12 or better, but let's just get into this. So the early game experience update, which is super awesome. Hi all Turbo Heroes. As we mentioned in the recent Road Ahead, this week's title update will be renewing the early game experience for new players. This rework of the early gameplay experience impacts several different parts of the game, early tutorial that all players must initially play through. New early game characters and model updates. First, we are changing the starting characters for new players who enter the game. While the initial characters in the game made sense for where we were 5 years ago, now almost 5.5 years. Actually, yeah, it is 5.5. I was thinking when I started playing in December. This game came out in November, though. We're excited to change these up for characters that should be immediately recognizable for anybody with a basic knowledge of Star Wars, as well as setting up new characters for better success throughout Galaxy of Heroes. Most of us have fond memories of unlocking Jedi Consular. Not really, I wouldn't say fond. I mean, what I thought right away was, who's Jedi Consular? Why is he the first guy we start with? And then I thought, oh, I get it. They're just giving us a generic character just because, you know, we're just starting the game. But then we started to get real characters, and I was like, wait, so who is Jedi Consular? And I still don't know who Jedi Consular is. I don't know, apparently he's Galactic Republic, but I don't know. But he doesn't feel particularly relevant in today's game. Oh, and they also say fond memories of unlocking him. You don't really have any fond memories of unlocking him. You get him right away. He's the, you know what I mean? He's the character that you just get. Like, you don't do anything to get him. Anyhow, here's a list of characters we are swapping out of the early game experience. So now, instead of Jedi Consular, you get Jedi Knight Anakin at 1 star. That's ridiculous! I remember way back, maybe 1 year into me playing, maybe 2 years, Jedi Knight Anakin was top tier. And now with Relics, he's kind of coming back with the right leader, you know, with either Luke, Galactic Legend, or Jedi Knight, or with Bastilla, or Jedi Knight Revan. But yeah, this is awesome. Jedi Knight Anakin, it's like, he was hard to try to get in the beginning, and now they're just giving him for free? And then the even more crazy thing is, he is such an upgrade over Jedi Consular. It's not even comparable. You went from getting some weird, generic, crappy healer to Anakin. Like, really? Now the second one, Clone Sergeant to Ahsoka. Okay. I don't really feel as strongly for that one. It is what it is. I mean, Ahsoka's not bad, especially in the beginning stages of the game. She's actually pretty awesome. And she does have that synergy with Anakin where she gets, like, defense up or armor up or something, so that's cool. And overall, she's better than Clone Sergeant anyways. Now, Clone Wars Chewbacca is getting replaced with Obi-Wan, Old Ben. That's kind of cool. I mean, to a certain degree, Clone Wars Chewie has been a running joke, running gag with the game all along. You know, they always give us free shards of Chewie, like when this May the 4th bonus comes out. We're gonna get, what, 3 shards of Chewie? It's just the joke. But he's always been there. But, yeah, at the end of the day, I'm pretty sure Old Ben is better. I mean, he offers more versatility in the sense of, he's got the Jedi tag. I think he also has a Rebel tag, but he also has better moves to a certain extent. Chewie's all about benefiting himself. Like, he's got that rookie rage that he heals himself up, does nothing for the team. And he's got the taunt, which, okay, that helps the team. And then he's got his basic move, or at least, oh, and his crappy leader ability, or at least, Old Ben, he's got the taunt, but he also has that move where he can put on ability block, and then if he gets killed, it gives everybody in the team bonuses, so he's kind of a little bit better overall. And you're starting with 2 other Jedi, so there's tons of synergy right there. Before you started with a Jedi, a Clone Sergeant, and then Chewie, a Wookiee. Now it's 3 Jedi you're starting with. Luke Skywalker Farm Boy. Apparently you'll still be getting him, but that's okay, because that works with Old Ben. Ewok Scout. he was always kind of disappointing to unlock, because I thought, man, I don't care about an Ewok. I never wanted to work on it, but in the beginning stages of the game, you have to, because you don't really have any other options. And now they're going to give you Rey Scavenger. Rey Scavenger is such a huge upgrade over Ewok Scout. I mean, both of her specials are hard hitters. So again, that's crazy. Then Royal Guard to Kylo Unmasked. Like, Royal Guard is decent in the very beginning of the game, but then he quickly falls off. Kylo is above and beyond way better than him. He's good even in the end game with the proper relics and stuff. So that is awesome right there too. Then they're getting rid of Talia for Moff Gideon. Like, that's what? Moff Gideon just came out. He just recently became farmable on a note, and they're giving him out instead of Talia? Like, jeez, these new players are spoiled. And then Snowtrooper. Snowtrooper's actually not bad. If you beef up Snowtrooper and give it enough love and the proper mods, Snowtrooper is pretty good. But I'm pretty sure Dark Trooper is way better. Like, all these new ones are pretty awesome. The only one that I don't feel super strongly about is Old Ben. Yeah, Old Ben's a better option than Chewie, but it's kind of like the nostalgia to have Chewie be your part of the starting lineup. And I guess Ahsoka versus Clone Sergeant's kind of, yeah, you know, it works. Ahsoka's pretty easy to get, though. You get a lot of shards of her from Bronzium packs. You also get a lot of big, like, I think she comes as a 25 count of shards if you fully unlock, if you get, like, a instant unlock, if you will. But if you already have her, those 25 shards are adding up to star her up. So, I mean, she's kind of easy already, but it's still decent. Now, anyhow. In addition, we have also changed unlock levels for the following units. Talia is now a 2-star unlock. Not sure what she was before. And Lando is now a 3-star unlock. I think he was a 4-star unlock. Yeah, 80 shards. Yeah, that sounds about right. Not sure what Talia was. I think she was 3-star, so now she's 2. So it makes them a little bit easier. Not like it's super hard the other way, but while these changes won't impact most of you reading this, what you will notice is that many of these characters also received an update in their model in order to bring them to the quality of recent characters. Yeah, so look at Anakin. He actually looks way better now. Like, before he was just some generic doofus. Now he looks a lot like Hayden Christensen. The clothes, I'm not so sure on. Was his robes really that black? I almost feel like the robes of the other Anakin, the old style, better, but the face on this new one is way better. And then this one. Well, there's some weird glitching going on there with his gun on the new model. But I think in the face, this one looks a lot more like Mark Hamill's, you know, 70s version of himself than the other one did on the left. The hair, I'm not so sure. I guess his hair was like that, right? Yeah. He did have a chiseled neck, though, on the left. Now it's just smooth on the right. Not as impressive. It's decent, but it's not as impressive. He kind of looks like the CGI version of himself from Mandalorian when he came busting through. This Anakin update, though, is pretty solid. I'm not even making fun of him. Being for real, that's pretty good. Anyhow, as part of these changes, the following characters will be credited to all players' accounts at their new minimum star levels. Wait, what? As part of these changes, the following characters will be credited to all players' accounts at their new minimum star levels. What does that mean? Jedi Knight Anakin, Ahsoka Tano, Obi-Wan Kenobi Old Ben, Rey Scavenger, Kylo Ren Unmasked, Moff Gideon, Dark Trooper. No, players who have these characters unlocked already will not receive shards or shard shop currency for these characters. So does this mean, like, if you're a newer player and you haven't unlocked some of these people, you'll actually get them? So in my second account, I don't have Anakin yet, so I think that means I'll be able to get Anakin. That's cool. And I don't think I have Rey, so I'll be able to get her. I don't have Moff Gideon. Well, I might have Moff Gideon from the Marquee event. I'm not sure. Same as Dark Trooper. My main account will get nothing, I guess, but we'll see. Note number 2, Luke Skywalker Farm Boy is not included on this list because he is one of the original early game experience characters. Yep. Finally, it is also important to note that we have shuffled around a few early game drops to include the new starter units in order to maintain a smooth early game experience. Light side hard. 1A will drop Rey. 1B will be Ahsoka. 1C will be Dark Trooper. 1D will be Kylo. 2A will be Ewok Scout. 2D will be Moff Gideon. And 5C will be Clone Sergeant. Hey, some of that works for me, actually, because Dark Trooper and Moff Gideon I haven't worked on. And now it'll be pretty easy for me whenever I get around to it in my main game. Because right now I think Moff Gideon's like on a harder tier, if you will. So it's a little more expensive, the currency and stuff. Now he'll be cheap. And you might actually get good drops too, because usually the beginning characters you can start up super easily, like what's his name, Geonosian Soldier. If you really focus on him, you can get him from like nothing to fully unlocked in 7 stars within like 2 weeks. They do pretty good at hooking you up. Anyways, Dark Side hard. 1B will drop Jedi Knight Anakin. 2C will be Obi-Wan. 2E will be Jedi Knight Anakin, and then 4C will be Jedi Consular. It's funny because now nobody's gonna farm Jedi Consular. At least before Jedi Consular, you farmed for because he was like your starter character and you already had him, so you're like, well, whatever, I guess I'll work on this idiot. Now, who cares about Jedi Consular? Cantina battles. 1C will drop Obi-Wan. 1C. Oh, that moved up considerably because Obi-Wan is currently 2E or something like that. 2F. He's kind of on the back end because I'm farming him in the second game. Oh, actually, yeah, 2F. I get it. They switched Chewie and Old Ben. Yeah. Chewie was 1C and Old Ben was 2F. Shipments. Stormtrooper Han will be moved from the Squad Arena store to the Cantina Battle store. Huh. That's weird. Stormtrooper Han will be moved from the Squad Arena store to the Cantina Battle store. That's weird. One thing they said too is they were never going to do anything with adding anything to the stores. I mean, yeah, they said adding. But still, technically this kind of is adding. Now you are adding Stormtrooper Han to the Cantina store. Yeah, you're taking him out of Squad Arena, but that's weird though. Why are they switching it? That's weird. Update to quest system. Second is an update to the quest system, which teaches players through the general game systems and how to use your abilities in battle. The initial line of quests have been updated with new goals and rewards to provide new players with a more guided experience. In addition, many quests have been migrated over to achievements to make the quest log a bit more manageable. We've also improved the flow around completing quests. Completing quests no longer forces you into the quest log. When completing a quest, you will now remain in the same context as where you were. There is also a new system that shows players updates on their quest progress. If you are in the cantina at the end of a battle or anywhere else in the game, you will see progress that you have made towards a quest slide out from the left-hand side of the screen. It's kind of cool, I guess. So it'll just pop out, you don't have to keep checking it non-stop. It's kind of cool. Quality of life updates. Third, we have added a few quality of life improvements to the game. Cantina battles now show primary rewards on the campaign map. Challenges and fleet challenges no longer have a cooldown between successful attempts. And the multi-sim functionality will attempt to claim rewards for all challenges at once, given enough sim tickets. Oh my word, finally! That is something I've been thinking about for so long that they needed to do. All along, they've always had these stupid timers. In the very beginning, challenges was a 10-minute timer. Then, after a couple of years, they brought it down to 2 minutes, which was awesome. Then they brought it down to what it is now with the 10 seconds. But it still just seems tedious. Like, why do I have to wait 10 seconds in between? You know, overall, you're looking at 50 seconds. Basically a minute, just to claim the dang challenges. Oh, Finally! So now it's just one and done. You go in, boom, bam, done. Multi-sim, boom. That'll be awesome. Finally, they did it after 5.5 years. That's one thing I always liked about Marvel Strike Force. I hate that game. I don't play it anymore. I never plan on going back to playing it, but they didn't have any stupid cooldowns like this, and I always thought, why does Marvel not have cooldowns, but Star Wars thinks they need to have all these dumb cooldowns? Just like in Squad Arena and stuff, get rid of the cooldowns. What's the point? Yeah, maybe put a cap on how many battles we can do, like 5, but just let us go. We go, we lose, we go again, we lose, we go again, we lose, we go again, we win, we go again, win, boom, bam, done. I'm out of energy. Now I can buy more energy, or I can just give up. I used my 5 tries. Why do I need to have a 10-minute timer in between attempts? That's stupid. Ugh. Anyways, Fleet and Conquest energy have been added to the top bar in the cantina. What are they talking about? Like in this screen? Man, it's gonna be crowded. There's gonna be so much stuff up there. I guess that's okay though, because half the time I don't even know how much Conquest energy I have. Now I'll see it. Last but not least, this title update also contains bug fixes and a whole bunch of other changes, so check out the update notes for a full list. Stay tuned to the forums for information on the next title update, Squad Management Tools. Thank you for reading, and see you on the holotables. Well, in this case, thanks for listening to me, I guess. Yeah, so this is pretty awesome. A lot of cool stuff in here. I actually feel like this was more exciting of a read than the Road Ahead. The Road Ahead wasn't as fun. This was awesome. Anyways, yeah, so until their next update comes out, I said see ya.